I'm Antanette Mosely. I'm an attorney, a voting rights advocate, a legacy Ashevillean, and a lover of all things Black girl magic. This work is in my blood. The Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee was founded in North Carolina on the campus of Shaw University, where both of my parents were in attendance. So I grew up understanding the struggle of the civil rights era. I am a child of the movement. I integrated my elementary school when I was 5 years old, went on to high school to be the only Black girl in attendance. It's a part of who I am. I did not realize that what I was doing was social action when I was 5 years old, but I've carried it ever since. I knew when I was 8 years old that I wanted to be an attorney. I think in terms of justice, and justice is equity, and equity is justice. When speaking to Asheville in particular, I'm reminded of the fabulous work that Dr. Dwight Mullen has done in the research provided in the state of Black Asheville. So when you ask what the effects have been, the challenge would be to find an area where Blacks have not been disproportionately negatively affected, whether it is in education, economic development, business, you name it. African Americans, unfortunately, lag behind, and in many cases, far behind. You know, I was looking at a study, and if folks are familiar with what Equal Pay Day is, that is the date by which a person of color has to work to have the same earning capacity of the previous year as white men. I've chosen to hone in on issues affecting Black women in particular, and it's shockingly sad to realize that as a Black woman, one has to work until August of the following year to reach the same area, same mode of economic attainment as white male counterparts. That's important to me. You know, there was a time when I would wrestle with that question. That's not where I am anymore. You know, when you get on an airplane and at the very beginning, they're giving you the speech of, you know, should we lose pressure, an air mask will fall. The first thing they say is, put the mask on yourself, because you have to be safe and protected before you can help others. In light of this past year, the pandemic, the racial awakening, my first priority is to look after those who have been the most negatively affected, the most harmed. And for me, that's Black women. We find ourselves in a position of intersectionality where to be a Black woman means really not to be a woman, and in some instances, not to be considered Black. I am an advocate for the cause of Black women, because as Martin Luther King said, injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. You know, I think it's important that Black people are involved in every arena. We need our activists. We need our advocates. We need folks one-on-one in community. One thing I love about Asheville is I feel like we're just the right size. Big enough to get things done, but small enough to be able to reach out and connect with any member of the community if we try that. I found that what works best for me on a personal level is one-on-one conversations. Let's get together, let's have involvement in every arena. We're doing so much better. Right now, it's the first time we have an all-female council and 3 Black women on council. I don't know that's happened anywhere in North Carolina. And we should be proud of that because that happened in our town, in our hometown.